let's enjoy windsurfing on iQFOiLs.
I think pressure's on for everybody.
It's not going to be easy, but I'm really looking forward to it.
The iQFOiL World Champion 2022, Sebastian Cordel, started in dominant form.
Yeah, 4 races, tricky conditions. The wind was up and down, changing direction quite a bit.
Luc van Opseland, runner-up in last year's Worlds, chased hard.
I'm satisfied, looking forward to tomorrow.
Italy's Nicola Renna, the European champion, found his form, and the three started the Gold Fleet with only a point between them.
To stay relaxed, try to don't think about and go like for what you do every day, you know?
The first 5 races of the final series proved to be a test of tactical skill as shifting winds presented an intricate challenge that defied prediction.
I'm looking forward to fight out there in gold and silver with the real man.
Renna took control and leads into the medal race.
I started to do windsurfing when I was 7 years old because my dad had a windsurfing school in Torbole, and then I started to compete like when I was 12 in techno class, and then did some youth area 6 and then started immediately to iQFOiL. It's an amazing class, full of new people, and really enjoy it. So a little bit different the sensation in the board because you fly, so you don't feel the wave. You can really go fast with super light wind, and you can go up and down really easy, go around the island and just enjoy it. My focus in this race was to try to enter in the medal race, but now I'm first, so I'm really happy about this. Main point is to do qualification for the young nation, and then try to qualify myself for the Olympics.
There was plenty of drama through the knockout quarters and semis.
This is going to be incredibly close to the line. We have got France, Great Britain and Italy all bout fighting through, and France is over. Pignolet from France is down. Also going down right at the last moment was Tomasi from Italy, but I think he's crossed the line. Sills from Great Britain is through. Nicola Renna, he knows he has got competition from Sebastian Cordel and Luc van Opseland as well. Whoever finishes this next race in first place, they will be the world champion. Now, where you can see 2 of our foilers lining up in that final few seconds to go. We've got Germany setting the windward position, coming in late, just out of view on the left-hand side. Here is the Italian and the Dutch rider coming through from the line here. And looking strong out into the lead at the moment. Netherlands 55, Luc van Opseland looking good, pushing really hard. Cordel from Germany setting up to windward at the moment. Nicola Renna as well, coming through here as we're on this reach. So Netherlands pushing really hard at the moment, trying to come through and finding some nice little bit of space there. This was the leeward position off the start line here.
And you'll see Luc actually had his back foot in the straps. That is him putting his pedal to the metal, trying to go as fast as he possibly can, and he knows how quick Nicolo is, trying to fight him off.
And they're going to need their best speed. This is the best of the best. This is the final. This is gold, silver and bronze. At the moment, Netherlands in the lead, being chased down hard by Italy. Germany as well in third place, putting some pressure on and getting a little bit of a charge there, trying to find a way through. Just a moment there, riding a little bit of a wave, trying to get a little bit of a depth for attack. The Italian just choosing to jibe off, feeling that pressure coming from behind and deciding to jibe out.
Yeah, it's best not to be rolled, so you're really trying to count those positions straight away. Obviously, Sebastian got a real acceleration on the foil, and he's actually, wow. I mean, he may have brushed the back of Nicolo, but Nicolo's able to keep sailing on, keep his control.
The Netherlands sailor is always just a touch quicker, and we see him working so hard here every time we come to him.
I think that the Dutch foiler is going to be able to put his bow down and go over the front of the Italian foiler, but that was really close there. The gust not quite coming for the Italian foiler. Oh, and he has hit the mark, and he is slow. He has got hung up on that mark. This is going to be a challenge. We knew that tacking in where he did to approach that mark was a risk. He went for gold. He went for the win, but the risk was he was going to slip down into third place. That is what has happened here. The German foiler is now round and into second. But for 1, 2, 3 in that final race, a huge spread as everybody hung it out on the line. But in the end, Luc van Opselen from the Netherlands, world champion here. A great race and a great result for everybody here watching on the shore. For the Netherlands, Luc van Opselen, the world champion here in the men's iQFOiL windsurfing.
Luke, congratulations in your home country.
Yeah, it's extra special. I've tried so many times to win an event and then to win it at home. It's amazing. I want to say different words, but I'm not allowed. But I'm super stoked, super happy. Nailed the start. I'm so happy I'm entered. Congrats to Nico for an amazing week. He deserved the best. But I'm excited. I stole it from him. I'm gonna be honest. I'm really happy to win.
Luc van Opselen from the Netherlands, here in his home country. If you want to win a World Championships, this is the one that means so much. The gold medal now round his neck.
Excited to get racing. My ambition is to do my best.
Emma Wilson started the qualification series as she intended to finish it.
And it was pretty good for me. I was just trying to start the regatta well.
Helene Nussmann trailed closely in second place.
A week of racing a bit different.
Chinese athlete Zheng Yang is only 4 points behind Wilson. It's a tightly contested championship where mistakes are punished.
Kind of storms coming, then the sun went out, and it was all the time like going with the face.
Israeli sailors Shahar Tibi and Katie Spychakov sailed faultlessly and moved into second and third in the gold fleet.
The most important thing is to keep going up.
Emma Wilson goes through to the medal race series in the beneficial gold vest.
I first got on a board when I was about 8 or 9. I didn't really like it at first, and then my brother was always better than me, so I kept trying to beat him and then the next person, and I'm just really competitive. I like every sport going, and in the end I chose windsurfing. Yeah, the first few months were hard on the iQFOiL. Quite a lot of crashes. I did one event in Lanzarote and I was actually doing really well. I think I was winning it for a bit, and it was my first event, and I thought, oh, maybe I can be good at this. Like the girls I'm racing against, we're all friends, even though we're trying to kill each other on the water. At the end of the day, we're all good friends, so that's really cool. I feel pretty lucky to have found what I love to do. I mean, I'd love to be world champion. I mean, I've never won a medal, so this is already a personal best. So yeah, tomorrow I'll just go and give it everything, and that's all I can do. Just put it all out there and see what happens.
The windsurfing women also had their moments through the quarters and semis.
Oh, and a rider is in the water.
That's the current world champion, Marta Maggetti, gone down there.
Wilson, Tibi and Spychakov made it through to the medalist start line.
Emma Wilson from Great Britain setting up on the left-hand side to windward of the other 2 foilers. And look at the acceleration there as they go. Emma Wilson from Great Britain to windward, trying to find the way over the top. The speed is with the British foiler, but just to leeward, just finding a way through, a little bit of a burst of acceleration now. Katie Spychakov of Israel is taking the lead. Israeli 1-2 at the moment. First around, Shahar Tibi going off to the right-hand side, followed closely by Katie Spichakov. Emma Wilson splitting and going round to the left-hand side. There's always going to be a challenge with speed. It's always going to be about going fast, but this moment is going to be crucial. The foiling tack, as she just touches down when she needed perfection, when she needed her very best. She couldn't quite deliver.
Still a full planing tack, though, actually really impressive in these choppy conditions, and she was straight back up to speed instantly.
So the battle for gold is between the two Israeli foilers. Tibi working hard, trying to get a little bit of extra height to get a smooth bear away, but she gets it. She is round. Now Spichakov following as well, slightly slower on the turn, but safely onto the run. Tibi looking very strong. The finish coming into view, still pushing hard, still not wanting to ventilate that foil. And across that line, Shahar Tibi from Israel, world champion. Great scenes, great celebrations. Shahar Tibi with the flag draped over her shoulders and a lot of emotion on display.
I'm happy with the process we did as a team, personally, and I cannot be more happy for what I achieved now, and thank you.
Well, that's the confirmation now of 1, 2, and 3. Shahar Tibi, gold medalist and world champion. Katie Spichakov takes the silver. Emma Wilson from Great Britain takes the bronze.
Cracking action so far, and we'll be back in a moment with the thrilling foiling kites. Don't miss it.
We come to the Olympics now doesn't mean the level hasn't been high.
We have a good vibes all together.
It's wonderful, really.
84 competitors split into 3 groups has kept the top seeds apart until Gold Fleet. Max Mader and Tony Vodisek, the two who have performed all year, topped their fleets.
Procedurally smooth and exciting racing for sure.
The Red Fleet was tighter. Axel Mazzella proved he is back to his best, closely followed by Riccardo Pianossi.
We go out in the water to shred some funny days.
16 nations made up the top 25, and the Gold Fleet racing really heated up.
It's gonna be a real war.
The fine margins saw Tony Vodisek move ahead of Max Maber by 1 point.
Have fun and best of luck to the others. My kiting started from as far back as I can remember, since my father was kiting. I've been racing since 2012. Since about 2016, I've been in top 10, having a blast and just getting better and better. My goal for this event was 2 things. First, qualify my country, Slovenia, and second, have fun. I'm having the most fun while winning. I guess it comes with it. The other guys here are really good, really fast, especially Maximilian. If he would be the one to pass me, I'd be really happy for him. But I'd tell him that this one goes to you and the next one's mine, not the Olympics. When you're just fighting until that last moment, when it's really close and really stressful, I think that's when I feel the most alive. It's the most fun in that moment.
The kite classes have an unusual scoring system. Through the qualifiers and semis, sailors pick up race wins, taking them through to the final series, where whoever picks up 3 race wins in total wins the gold medal. Vodisek carries 2 wins into the finals, Mader 1, leaving Bontus and Mazzella needing to win 3 to claim the title. Let's start with the first race of the final series.
Max Mader was in the lead only narrowly the last time we were at this course. This time I think it's going to go to red. Valentin Pontis does what Max Mader did. He got in on the inside and then Mader steals it right back coming out of that mark low. Max Mader comes through the line, takes the first point on offer, and he moves up to 2 wins in this first to 3.
In race 2 of the final series, the leading contenders were behind the curve.
Axel Manzella now crosses that finish line, adding his first point to the board and doing it with a dominating performance. We go into a race once again with Tony Vodisek and Max Mader only needing to win 1 race. They didn't do it last time. Can they do it now? And we are off that line. Valentin Pontis sailing away clean. Axel Manzella coming in with pace but didn't quite manage to find the route through. So at the moment the early lead is with the Austrian. Axel Manzella, Maximilian Mader, Valentin Pontis, Tony Vodisek, the 4 riders going in. Axel Manzella tacking, crossing, leading into the top of the course.
They go now around the mark. It's Axel Manzella, Valentin Pontis, and then Max Mader behind them. What can Axel do against those bigger kites? Ooh, Max just really barely keeping it together right there.
This is where Tony Vodisek has realized he is on the wrong equipment and he has made a quick blast into the shore. Valentin Pontis in the lead right now, coming round, and then on the inside, Axel Manzella coming through as well. Oh, and down into the water, crashing down hard and losing speed, but managing just to keep the kite in the air. Very close, kite and rider now coming for the tack. Very close together, but both managing to tack over and heading over to the other side. And the lead right now is with Max Mader. Max Mader from Singapore is leading at the top of the course, and if he can hold that lead all the way to the bottom and to the finish, he will be the world champion.
Good mark running from Max Mader there, as we see Valentin Pontis right behind him, not giving up, but it's really looking good for Max Mader at this moment.
Max Mader reaching fast, reaching to the finish line. It's just ahead. Valentin Pontis trying to find a way through, but it's not going to happen at this point. And Valentin Pontis pushing so hard that he loses the stability. The speed goes as well. He knows it's over. Max Mader can ease up. He can celebrate. The World Championship title is his. He doesn't even need his hands on the bar. Max Mader from Singapore, the young rider, world champion. And here's the confirmation of the results here on that final races in the men's foiling kiteboard. Max Mader, the first to 3 wins, the young Singaporean rider, now our world champion.
Max, world champion.
Oh my
goodness. You seem to make that pretty hard for yourself. tell me about the last race.
Wow, I mean, what a turn of events, you know. What a race. We had from start to finish drama in that race, I believe, you know, a lot of different occasions where riders had crashes, mistakes, whatever it was, and it was tough racing. Mad respect to the competitors that I was racing with.
From Singapore, Max Mader!
Thank you.
And right now the level is just going super close together.
The women kiteboarder Lorianne Nola kept the opening series firmly in her control. 8 bullets, 2 second places sent a clear message to the fleet.
For the first time at the games in France.
Ellie Aldridge took the top spot in blue with 4 bullets and a string of seconds.
I like board sports basically, everything on the water that's fast.
The gold fleet saw the yellow and blue fleets converge and the top riders meet. British riders Ellie Aldridge and Lily Young made silver and bronze on the first day of the Gold Fleet racing, closely followed by the American Daniela Moroz.
I think the vibe here is great.
Lauriane Nolot kept gold with 3 bullets and a 4th.
I think it's going to be quick, and yeah, I'm really motivated today.
With no racing on the final day, it was Nolot and Aldridge who secured 1st and 2nd, and Lily Young 3rd before the winner takes all series. With 2 race wins carried forward to the final series, Nolot had 1 more race win to go to claim the world title. Aldridge would have to win 2 more races, with Young and Dabson leading a hat-trick.
France in the yellow bib. Barely anything separating those 3 riders. You can see the loss for Dabson.
Super strong on the water. Ellie, she's really good at catching up, so every time I'm like, ah!
Lauriane Nolot from France taking the win and the World Championship title, wrapping the whole thing up, only needing 1 race in the final, and what a great race it was. The celebrations on the beach, champagne, and most importantly, medals as well.
We'll have the men and women's dinghy medal races in our next show, plus highlights from all classes at the mega Allianz Sailing Worlds in The Hague. But for the foilers, what a thrill for the Olympic sailing format.